Congolese person might even protect whoever is wrong.
Why are these two separate countries if they are Congo?
That's why they can't swim.
What is one thing that you love the most about your country? One thing.
Wow, is hard. It's really hard, um,
I think it's our culture. I think our collectivistic culture. Congolese people are have the Ubuntu spirit, what is called the Ubuntu spirit of the helping the other person. The Congo sometimes it's dangerous because the Congolese person might even protect whoever is wrong. But if it's something that's developed, then I think it's something that is very important because we need to remember that within our world, one of aspects to consider is always to remember and have the human being at the center of our thoughts and focus. But that would be it.
What is one thing you want to change about your country?
Political system. Once again, when you're Congolese and you're talking politics, you need to be very careful. And I think it would be to have radical changes to remove corruption, have good leaders in good places. We have so many resources and so many opportunities. Now it's not international community's fault or anything. It's us internal
et donc, si vraiment
actors. And if there's one thing I want to see change is the political system.
Awesome. There's another fun fact I wanted to share as you're watching the Google Maps. The Republic of Congo, and there are two countries, there's Republic of Congo and Democratic Republic of Congo. And the fun fact is their capital cities are the closest in the world. Like this is the capital of Republic of Congo, and this is Kinshasa, where Goroti is talking to us from. So this is the closest in the world.
Yes. So she says it's actually about 5 to 10 minutes away on speedboat. And you can see.
Do you travel frequently there?
Yeah, from time to time. And you can actually see Brazzaville from Kinshasa. It's just across the bridge.
Mm-hmm. Why are these two separate countries if they are Congo?
Yeah, so they've always been different, and even our colonizers were different. They were colonized by the French, and we were colonized by the Belgium.
Mais nous sommes séparés par le fleuve Congo.
But the Congo River separates us.
And one more fun fact I wanted to ask. I had read that people in Africa are not taught how to swim. The parents don't teach their kids how to swim because of a fear. Is that true?
No, it's not true. It's not. It's not. Il y a beaucoup de très bons nageurs.
They are very good swimmers. And remember that there are a lot of regions where people fish a lot. So that means there are a lot of people who actually
C'est surtout
swim.
dans les régions métropolitaines qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de nageurs.
Yeah, it's usually in metropolitan cities of regions that there are not a lot of swimmers. And unfortunately,
That's good.
In outside of Congo,
Because
you
the
find
article I read, I guess. Sorry?
She was saying
Can you repeat that?
Outside of Congo, you meet a lot of metropolitan Congolese. That's why they can't swim.
The article I read, maybe, I mean, Africa is a huge continent. I believe it was from Uganda or place like this, place near this river from the image I can see. So good that people in Congo can swim. All right. So you're the country with the most mineral resources. How does that feel? How does that make you feel?
That's a responsibility, especially responsibility because we have no excuse. And it's usually a huge challenge because everybody is looking at you like you have all of these resources, but don't do it.
But it's not just about resources, it's about technology, it's about ecosystem, it's about leadership, it's about all of these things. So even if we have those resources, we have to add other things before creating what we want to create. So, ouais, c'est un peu ça. Donc, j'ai répondu à la question.
Did I
Got
answer
it.
the question?
Donc,
Yes, obviously, of course. If the other question is, what are your thoughts on India? What is your impression about India?
I really want to visit India. I'm really like Bollywood gives me just a beautiful perception of India.
I would like to have some of the jewelry that Indian people have. I would like to taste the spicy food. And to go back to other aspects, India is considered, especially by a lot of Congolese people, within the field of university as a place to learn. So people prefer to go to India for training or university because prices are not too high. Methods are pretty much advanced, teaching methods, and the community is more or less culturally like the Congolese people. And another area that links the two of them is the medical field, health. A lot of Congolese people go to India to get medical treatment, and even local hospitals have a lot of Indian doctors coming in, and specialists. And even in terms of medicine, medication, because we understand that in India there are a lot of plants. So these are the main two aspects outside of business, of course, which is also linked to India. And we are one of the biggest consumers of Indian movies. Yeah.
Wow, very nice to hear that. What is your favorite movie?
Vaidei. Do you know
Do you know
Vaidei?
the Vaidei series? It's
Spell it.
Vaidei.
How can I spell it?
How do you spell
Or Shri. Shri series.
Vaidei. I think it's
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's not on Netflix.
They sell CDs.
Is it an Indian movie or is it
an Indian
Sorry?
series? An Indian series. So I think it's Vahdei.
Vaidei.
Oh, yeah, there are a lot of series. I don't know about them. It's a TV series.
We know all of them. I mean, we are really Vaidei, Manteri, Shri, or yes,
So do you get them translated in French or do you watch it with subtitles?
Yeah, it's translated in French.
Okay.
On a une chaîne
So now
spéciale.
I'm going to ask you a set.
She says there's a specific channel.
So this was one of the... Okay. So we are coming to a signature round. That's the end of the session. In this, there are short answer questions and subjective questions that we ask all the listeners. We'd love to have your views on them. So the movie was one of them. I'll just start from the top again. Name 3 people, living or dead, that you would like to have lunch with.
Firstly would be Barack Obama. For me, he's a very important role model and inspiring person. Secondly, it would be the Queen of
La princesse
the Princess of Angola. She lived and she really faced colonizers head on. Learning to face things head on while still being diplomatic is very inspiring for me. The third person, as you can see, it's still leadership, would be John Maxwell. He's one of the most influential leaders in terms of leadership in the world, and I'd be honored to meet him. Those would be the 3 people.
And what question would you ask them?
The first question would be, what should I absolutely not do in order to arrive where you have arrived?
Whom would you ask this? So these questions, one question to one person, like it can be different question for different people. So tell me, whom would you ask what?
To the Queen, to the Princess of Angola, I would ask her, what should I absolutely not do in order to arrive where you've arrived? John I would ask him, what is the system that he established in order to influence like he did? And to Barack Obama, I'd ask him what are the compromises he had to do in order to be the person that
Faudrait
he
bien
became.
comprendre qu'un compromis, c'est vraiment pas dans le mauvais sens.
Not
mais le prix à
negatively
payer.
speaking, like what's the price he paid. When I'm talking compromises you had to make, it's not negative, but what's the price you had. And if I'd have to summarize all these questions into one, what are the foundations that they established in order to be who they became? Who they are, not what they did, but who they are.
Next question. If today was the last day you lived, like you're going to be there no more tomorrow, what would you do today?
I would write a little booklet, 30-page booklet with my vision of Congo and
l'Afrique et le monde,
and Africa and the world. 3 actions that each individual should do in order to accomplish this vision. I would go to one of the most popular places in our country, which is a public place, and I'd call all journalists, and I'd read it in English and French, and then I'd draw.
c'est ce que je ferais.
That's what I'd do.
Wow. I would be there to clap.
Watch full podcast on Rocklaz.
Rocklaz Radio.
Rocklaz.
Rocklaz Radio with Tanmay Shah.